Quite a lot has happened since Trump whooped Harris in the just concluded elections in the United States of America. Now, he has said a lot of things about the Joe Biden administration that he found kind of unwanting. In one of his recent speeches, he vowed to stop the mutilation of youth by revoking the Joe Biden policies of gender affirming care, as he found it completely ridiculous.
Here's my plan to stop the chemical, physical, and emotional mutilation of our youth. On day one, I will revoke Joe Biden's cruel policies on so-called gender-affirming care. Ridiculous.
Now, a process whereby kids are given puberty blockers, mutating their physical appearance, and promoting the idea that gender shouldn't be assigned at birth, that children should be allowed to grow up and choose what gender they want to be, whether a male or a female. He said he will sign a new executive order and instruct every federal agency to stop all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. And at that, any hospital and healthcare provider that carries out these surgeries will be terminated from the program. He further said he will create a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who take advantage of vulnerable victims to perform these procedures. To this, the LGBT Q community has been crying themselves to sleep since Trump won the election. Now, some even said they will leave the country before Trump assumes office.
No! Family, I chose women. I chose America. I love all of
this. Sick. That should not be there. It's wrong, and you're wrong, and everything is wrong.
So I never really talk about politics on my page, obviously. I feel like there's just such nuance to everything, and I'm such the type of person where I can always try my best to see things from another perspective. I don't think people understand how much this directly impacts me. I'm so scared. I think of all the young trans kids. I think of all the LGBTQ people. I think of all my friends who are just women. And I know that this is like, it's gonna be fine, but it's so scary to think that there are people who just vote for that because they just don't care. They don't care about racism, they don't care about misogyny, they don't care about transphobia, they don't care about homophobia. Like, how can you not care about that stuff? Like,
it's so sad how he or she or whatever gender she belongs didn't even see anything wrong in this gender identity stupidity, and how it really turned the society upside down. Now, some people don't even know what is a man or a woman anymore. They can't even give a proper definition, a proper meaning of what those terms are. Children in the lower basic and even in the nursery are being fed with this stupid ideology of gender transition. Men don't even want to be men anymore. They intrude on the privacy of women, all in the name of being a transgender. See, these men share bathrooms, toilets with women, and even participate in women's sports, depriving women of their rights and entitlements. See, the last Olympics was a complete disaster, as there were doubts as to whether some women were actually women because of the way they trashed the women in the sports. Only just recently, it was confirmed that an Olympic medalist was actually a man who transitioned into a woman and participated in women's sports. What a shame. A complete shame. Some of those men are failed in the world of men. These people in support of this LGBTQ community are not. Anyways, that will be the end of this video.